I think when it comes to the question of is AI strengthening trust in BFSI or creating new trust vectors, I think it's a bit of both. I think AI definitely has opened up a lot of use cases, especially in regards to, the way the customer journeys are being reshaped, especially in the way, the banks are looking at regulatory landscape altogether, tackling regulation, looking at risk, looking at fraud. But at the same time, there is an element of how to fundamentally use this technology and the kind of risk that it opens up while you're using this to fundamentally transform your business processes. So it's a bit of both. I mean, if you look at how RBI has released its free AI working paper, it talks about how you kind of obviously build using AI, but also what are the checks and guardrails that you need to have in place. So I think it's an opportunity to kind of fundamentally use this technology to transform your business, but at the same time you have to keep that technology in check, and the human in the loop is still a very, very valid concept that you need to look at while you kind of look at reimagining your business processes. Amongst the current regulatory environment right now, I think it's very important for all the leaders across BFSI to really look at how and what use cases they should prioritize. Obviously, they are looking at how they can acquire more customers using AI, and the entire concept of how they can curate those customer journeys, as well as kind of reimagine the ways in which they can reach out to more customers. Kind of becomes pivotal. At the same time, how they reimagine compliance, and fundamental regulatory checks and processes, which have often been, quite painstaking for most of the BFSI clients. I think there is a great opportunity there to kind of simplify that and reimagine with all the geopolitical risks that the world is seeing right now, especially the banking sector is under tremendous pressure, right? In terms of how they kind of increase their relevance to the market, right, and keep on kind of building portfolios which are sustainable. So in that case, the regulatory scrutiny on them is going to go even more higher as AI is going to be adopted. So how they can use this fundamentally new technology to reimagine how compliance journeys, risk journeys, all of these things can be looked at is going to be key for them. So I think those are the use cases that they should be looking at in terms of where obviously they can get new customers, how they can actually reach farther parts of India from a BFSI perspective, and kind of grow their book to a more sustainable nature, and at the same time kind of look at how they can manage risk and compliance and fraud a lot better.